this guy for real?
I reckon if we pushed him into a wave, he'd probably stand up.
He's sick.
Me and my husband, we are traveling from India, New Delhi. I can't swim, so I let my husband go and try surfing. He's not able to at all, do surfing. But he was very excited to do that.
Harrison is just such a lovely young bloke. For a young 19-year-old lifeguard from New Zealand to come over here to Bondi, he's just done really good.
He's going to be India's next top pro surfer. It's a pleasure, Sean.
3 girls and 2 boys, all teenagers, are trying to get back to the beach. But the current has a tight grip on them.
I'm gone, mate.
Yeah, go. Copy, Hutz is in.
When you've got more than one patient in trouble and you're paddling out, you're thinking, all right, who's in trouble the most? You kind of look at their facial expressions, their body language. Generally as well, you always go for the furthest person out.
Harrison is overwhelmed. But good lifeguarding is a team effort.
I knew that because there was multiple people, they were all going to swarm to his board. So I just had to follow him out, get through a couple of waves, and then get a few of them onto my board.
In the middle of the mass rescue, lifeguards in the tower begin monitoring 2 more swimmers 100 metres south.
Boys down there, just keep your eye. There's another 2. It's a little bit further south than you.
Watch out, watch out.
So Harrison and Max had multiple patients in the water and they were both doing really well, and they ended up getting them all back to the beach.
We just got pushed out.
I don't know. We were like, we could touch the bottom, and then all of a sudden, I was like, you couldn't touch the bottom.
I made it back to shore and I saw in backpackers the next rep down. There were 2 heads.
The 2 swimmers 100 metres south are no longer just under observation.
Can you guys on the beach here? There's someone going under. Go quick.
From the buggy, I just heard radio chatter and I just knew, oh no.
The lifeguard team is stretched, so Singlets adds another player to the field.
The guys were just regrouping and recollecting, and I thought I really need to help out here.
Harrison, exhausted from his last rescue, is forced to run, with his wingman Max directly behind.
When I hit the water for the second time, I look up and I go, oh God, they're out a long way.
He's going to go quickly, this guy.
So I arrived on the scene and Max was getting ready to go, and I thought I'd just go straight into the game.
Dingo's going to back up hut. Singlet sort of came from nowhere and he just pinned it in front of me.
Oh yeah, Singlets has gone in.
On the head of the 2 adults in the rescue board, I was thinking, oh, these are going to be a bit harder than the kids, a bit more weight with these ones. When I looked around, I didn't see Max. I was actually really surprised. I saw Singlets, had no idea where he came from. Didn't even think he was working with me that day. Yeah, nonetheless, I don't care who it was. There was a lifeguard there with a rescue board. That means we can get to shore a lot quicker.
Through solid teamwork, 7 lives have been saved.
Here we go. No worries. How was that?
There's more rips than lifeguards at the moment. So, how's that?
Do the math.
Yeah.
It's mid-afternoon, and 2 lifeguards, Jake and Chris, are patrolling the beach. Jesse is alone in the tower.
The golden rule is never, ever, ever leave the tower unattended. We always need someone watching the water.
Jesse spots a group of swimmers getting into trouble at the north end.
The guy that's stuck out the back can actually swim. It's just this rip He's really, really strong. Yeah, boys, he's gonna have to go straight in.
Chris and Jake have to rescue a girl and 2 guys.
The thing that scared me the most was that it was such a short period swell, which means that the waves are constantly breaking after each other. So you don't really have time if you roll to get ready again because the next wave's already going to hit you.
Jake reaches the girl, but is pushed back. Chris makes it through to the other 2 swimmers, a teenager and an older man. Jake has the girl, but fights the waves.
This is going to be the hardest thing now, getting them back in because the rip's so strong, it's going to suck them out the back.
Hold it straight, pay face now.
Even if you're the best lifeguard in the world, if a 3-foot wave hits you with a patient on, you're falling off. As much as I want to help Jake and Chris, I just can't leave the tower unattended. If I do that, there's another 800 metres of the beach that's going to be unpatrolled.
Chris gets his 2 patients to safety, but learns of a 4th swimmer in trouble.
Another one. Jake, is there more? Is there more? Here you go, walk straight back on the flags.
And then I seen Chris grab another guy.
Put your hands up.
Then Jesse spots yet another person in trouble, a 5th swimmer further up the beach. Both available lifeguards can't be contacted in the water.
What do? I can't leave the tower. This guy out here, I just don't want to take my eyes off this guy out the back.
Jesse has to find a solution to his dilemma, or this man could drown.
And then, out of nowhere, I just thought, Hoppo's across the road.
Head lifeguard Hoppo is in his office just behind the tower in the Bondi Pavilion.
Hey, Hop, are you across the road, mate? I might need someone just to come to the tower. I might need to go down and help the boys here.
Hey, mate. I'll pop over.
Jesse has to cover 400 metres in the buggy.
I was trying to start it, and I knew people were drowning, and it wouldn't start. And then all of a sudden, it just started, and I just pinned it, not even noticing how fast I got.
Another one falling off the bank that Jesse's gone in for.
Moments before Jesse reaches the patient, a pair of experienced body surfers hold the swimmer up.
These things happen. You get 2 or 3 go at the same time, makes it a bit more difficult.
All 5 swimmers are accounted for.
Thank you.
17-year-olds Jai and Natasha are on holiday from Melbourne.
Just too strong today.
Yeah, it was just really rough, I think.
Too rough today.
Yeah, a bit hard, and we're pretty confident swimmers, so thank God they were there, though. That's awesome.
It is a good feeling when you save someone's life, but when you save someone's life and they come up and thank you, it's an even better feeling.